McKinney. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's Justin Smoak now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto.
A swing by Smoak, and this is soaring to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoak. First home run of the campaign for him as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Here's Randall Richard. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hit to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Kristen Stewart. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, he was having zero luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats. But it only takes one swing to get back in a groove. That was definitely it.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty B, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
Standing in, Jordy Mercer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, a high fastball is in there.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
0-2 to Jordy Mercer. The 0-2 delivery. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one costs him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone. Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
In now, Grayson Greenier. No balls and 1 strike. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter.
Swing and a miss. That retired the side, and that will do it. In now, Rowdy Tellez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Number 44.
Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Jones. 1 out. Digging in and looking for more. Number 13. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air out to left field. Stewart has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Anthony Alford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far on this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This is on the ground over the first. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Josh Harrison 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Galvis will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Popped him up. Smoke moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Inside with the slider, 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Victor Alcantara is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58.
So stepping in, Freddie Galvis. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now here it comes. Hit to first. Glove by Cabrera. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Next is Danny Jansen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stewart has a beat on it. 2 gone. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brendan Drury. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blue Jays go. Stepping up to the plate, Kristen Stewart. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Because Tony the Tiger, and he want to do it. He want to do it.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next will be the designated hitter, Nico Goodrum. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Alford is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. Oh, and they box this one as it drops in the infield. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting. The center.
John Hicks will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 55. John Hicks.
0-1 the count. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set. The 0-1 fouled off. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Misses. Ball 2. He stays alive. Still 2-2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked. Ronnie Rodriguez is into the ball game now as he assumes duties in center field. At the plate, Billy McKinney. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Shoots this one to first, but right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now batting, Randall Grichuk. He could really use a knock here over 3 in the game so far.
Come on, y'all.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. Stewart is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. Now in the box, Grayson Greenier. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is calling for it. 1 down. Digging in, Josh Harrison. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Pressure on me, man.
Ball 3, 3-0.
Hell no, bro. Man, we fucked up, bro. Man, that's really going on, bro.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. David Phelps is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Now the pitch. 3-1.
Counted 3-1.
1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Phelps has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Next for the Tigers, Miguel Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-0.
Got him looking.
Fuck out of here,
The
bitch.
inning is over.
Fuck out of here.
Tigers leave 1. And this...
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Designated hitter, number 44.
Why this? Fuck, boy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive.
And that's good.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And that's good, pussy. What's happening?
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
I know.
Stepping in now, number 13. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball
Oh,
1.
so
A winning run is at first base.
Watch. Game over. I'm killing niggas from the 10th. You hear me? It's October, baby.
The 1-0. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
I like that.
The 1-1 pitch. Pops this one up. Cabrera in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? The relay throw. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base. Stepping up now, Anthony Alford. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll get there at third. And now the winning runs on the...
Oh, I would have run already.
Looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you can tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position.
You got to say the game.
They're struggling right
You got to
now
say the
with
game.
guys in scoring position.
One young black man. Very nice. What is he? Light skin? Yeah, light skin. Saw them haters who got on him. He was 0 for 3 today. He about to say the game. Game over. Home run.
Here's the first pitch. Now this is
fucking trying. You just in game. Stupid.
And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
The way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow. Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the loser, hey, it's just one game. You shake it off, remind yourself you're at the beginning of a long season, and you come out ready to play next time.
Yes, sir.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see. Heidi, help us set the scene here.
Matt, so far the guy on the hill has been absolutely, well, I don't want to jinx him by speaking the word out loud, but it starts with a P and it ends with perfect. Are we about to be witness to baseball history here?
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Josh, first delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
This pitch is popped up. Jansen is there. One out.
I got it.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. To his right, Gurriel. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Grichuk is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this would be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Jeimer Candelario goes quietly to lead off the 8th.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. Here's Jordy Mercer now.
Leading off for Detroit, the shortstop.
Come on now.
Jordy Mercer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Drury has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Jacoby Jones stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody out.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. 2-2 the count. Mercer aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Coming to the plate now, Grayson Greenier. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Runners on first with 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Josh Harrison stands in. He is the last man to stand in the way of possible history here this afternoon. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Drury over to his left, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Are you kidding me, Dan? What a dominant performance right there.
No-hitter,
a complete game no-hitter, and this one's going down in team history.
Total masterpiece. He had everything working, and he saw it all the way to the end. What a thrill for this organization and its fans, and what a shot in the arm to this team.
Blue Jays have kicked off their first road trip of the season here in this game, and for a word on that, here's our own Heidi Watney.
Matt, the average MLB team will travel more than 25,000 miles in a season. That's more than the circumference of the earth. But one thing that makes all that travel easier to handle, winning. If this club can pull off a win here in this first road game of the season, they might just start a habit of traveling in style.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Bowers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And all that gets him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get it on an unusual play. Hopefully the pitcher's okay. This has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Lindor loves it. And he'll make that play look easy. As
motherfucking 90 feet is fucking far speed.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's gone 3 for 8. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses that balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
2-0 now. Shoemaker's ready. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now Carlos Santana. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Comes set, the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Smoak, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run. Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hard liner to center field. Martin patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Randall Grichuk. as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Martin. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely
Now
on
batting.
fire. He's been on
Number
a nice
44.
hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Martin going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. Stepping in, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
I think there's no more fish. I know when this one.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The left fielder, number 10.
Here now is Jake Bowers. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over. It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field after this. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight.
Hey,
For 2 at this point.
Hey, battery pack. You taking it? Huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bowers is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
That was the back through.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You about to do it for the what is the Adidas on? You got 3 Adidas?
On a line, that's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Into the box now, Luke Maile.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point. And he is tagged out here. Boy, stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Perez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the 3rd for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run down the first baseline. From the belt, kicks and deals, and he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Allen is digging for home. The run comes across the score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those happen really well. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead. Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
McKinney moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ball 1. Martin, the runner at 2nd with 1 away. Plays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball, and it sailed on him. That can be a tough read as a runner on 2nd to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to 3rd. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
3-1 the count now. Shoemaker comes set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Drury takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch bang. And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And here now is Hanley Ramirez. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play. Kevin Plawecki is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 27.
First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Lindor has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So striding forward now, Billy McKinney. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too easy.
Well, this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Slice down the left side, but foul. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. 2-out success means Randall Grichuk will bat this inning. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
7-game hitting streak.
Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last day meet. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box, Randall Grichuk, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Smoke, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Go with that cutter, bitch.
Good pitch. This is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Game on the line, Q. Let's go.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. Hard ground ball to third.
Bitch.
And gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Fuck out of here. Game on the line,
about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, man. Taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Kill my legacy, bro. All I got is my lead, bro.
The other way. He's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Oh, I know you're going to come back.
Standing in now, Rowdy Tellez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's
base loaded.
Base hit. Here comes the tying run home. Now the relay home. And he is.
Why the fuck did he go for? Oh my God, he cost me the game, bitch.
And this place is going crazy.
This nigga just cost me the fucking game.
So travel in style
Stupid
they will
ass
not.
nigga.
Or at least not until tomorrow. In their first
Why touch your
road
ass
game of the
around?
season, they come away with the loss, D-Ro.
Well, Heidi was right, Dan. You'd like to win early to set the tone for the trip, but the fact is, it's just one game. You shake it off and you come back tomorrow and try it again.
That niggas did me wrong, bro. I didn't even fucking run, bitch.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Toronto.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I thought I should just want to cook the bacon.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Billy.
One out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Holt. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled
late,
off,
bro.
and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt. It was a walk in his last trip. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Pulled toward right center field. Alfred's on his horse. Reaches out.
Oh,
No, he dropped it. He's
fuck?
around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
He loses him on ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Here's the first pitch to him. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fastball well outside.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for strike 1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
1-1 to count. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And here's Randall Grichuk.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, with 3 fastballs, bitch. You're a son of a motherfucker. That's some shit right there.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning of this one to come through.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Standing in, number 13. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And that misses 2-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Betts has a play. He's got it away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So striding in, Anthony Alford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball.
It don't matter.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now, Freddie Galvis. In his career against Porcello, he's 0 for 8. spin and a throw back to second. And he is tagged out here. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Striding in, Mitch Moreland. Last time through was a base hit. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit hard back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. The smoke at first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself. And turn 2, pretty smooth.
Pops this one up. Smoke waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Bitch, my turn.
Nothing doing for Boston. They lead it 1-0.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Lifted the other way out to left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Number 9.
Ready now, Danny Jansen. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Number 3.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third. Here's Xander Bogarts now. First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two balls and no strikes for Bogarts.
As long as you actually get it inside, that 2-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be? Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Alford is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's Brock Holt now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Settling in now, Billy McKinney. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. At the plate, Justin Smoke. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Richard.
Marcus Stroman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 6, Marcus Stroman.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay. Throw won't get him. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking puck. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that now from that big spot.
Heath Hembry takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is 1 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first in time, but the safety squeeze there gets him a run.
Wow, a perfectly executed safety squeeze right there, and that's such a tough play to defend when it's done right. It can be risky, of course, but not as much as the suicide squeeze. Good call from the dugout on that one.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Tellez at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And they will... Marcus Stroman will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In there, 0-1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is taken for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And another foul ball. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here's Mookie Betts. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lays off 1-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. This is on the ground over to first. Well, he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, D-Roll, that was a huge win for this club as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No doubt, Dan. There's no better way to improve your position in a division race than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they are feeling great about this one.
Just a Sunday. It's about to be epic.
Look, I get it rocking like a cradle. I never soak, but I was able to see my partners make thorough bread without the stable, while packing something that make it top spin like dreidels. Ooh, I hung around them shells like April. Oatmeal, Oakfield. Me when I get to saying it's so real, folk real. Think that it's entertaining till fly, no subliminal. That's the plight of aggravated aboriginals. My whole life I've been congregating with. I swear I graduated with just minimal effort. Lectures to me was just receive better from the king of Bedford. Stop vexing. I swear Biggie taught me lessons. My guess is his propensity for excellence might not get discussed by the adolescents, but I'm.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see. Heidi, help us set the scene here.
Matt, so far the guy on the hill has been absolutely, well, I don't want to jinx him by speaking the word out loud, but it starts with a P and it ends with perfect. Are we about to be witness to baseball history here?
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Andrew 1. Benintendi.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Line drive to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though, his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a master. Here's J.D. Martinez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he falls behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
2 gone.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And he lays off for ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is. Here's Brock Holt now. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up.
The second baseman.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker. He's just 1 for 6.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Turn the bacon over.
Strike two up in the zone. Now the 1-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Ready with another two-strike offering. Fouled away.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. Roll back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone. So digging in now, Christian Vasquez. He represents the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
And we got two down.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? Strike 3 called, and it's over. He's pitched a perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Wow, simply unbelievable. A perfect game, and with it, he secured a place of elite honor in the Major League Baseball history books, Dan.
Wow, D-Row, powerhouse performance. He was truly dominant from the first pitch to the last in every way. What a gift he gave us and everyone watching, and what an exhilarating moment for this organization. Just incredible.
Well, in case you don't follow this ball club too closely, Rowdy Tellez is being talked about maybe as a player to watch this year, guys.
He sure is, Matty V. Even though he's already looking like a key contributor, he's still a young player. But most people around this organization just think he's going to keep getting better and better.
I agree with you, Dan. I think he can actually take a leap forward in his development this season. He can make a big difference for this team. I'm excited to watch him play live in this one and see what he's got.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
2-1. Here it is. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Runners off for second. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. On 3 hit. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Hey, great swing right there.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw is in time as Castro got him. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat.
Number 42.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And they have taken the lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing.
Well, fire up the highlight reel. Tellez just had a game to remember with the bat.
Boy, did he ever, Matt. This is exactly what this team was looking for from him.
Yeah, if this is any kind of preview of what we'll be seeing from him going forward, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. You can bet the boys in the clubhouse are fired up right now because of him.
If you're just joining us, it's been a pitching clinic so far, and in fact we're still looking at a possible shutout in the making. Heidi, what kind of impact does a stellar outing like this have on a club?
Matt, a dominating performance by a starting pitcher can not only take the pressure off the hitters, it also gives some needed rest to the arms in the bullpen. And it's just generally great for team morale. It'd be a real boost for this pitcher's team and his ERA if he can continue blanking the opponent the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the two-out threat will not come to pass. As stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Randall Grichuk.
Right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Did you go to the pool today?
Now
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air to left field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The bat, number 13.
Stepping into the box, number 13. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's C.J. Cron now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Crone on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
No strike.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. I want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far. But after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Smoke is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. The next twin up for Polanco. He's their last
what you doing, Daddy?
2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Sound bad.
They just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch, he obviously
on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Where's the lion? Where's Mufasa? Oh, there is Mufasa. Oh.
Second place too.
gotta wait until I move the stuff. You can't just come drive over my stuff.
I let him move. I'm gonna make you just a hard man.
You got one. It's downstairs in the
Hard man.
But you got
The Jays have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
You have good dreams?
Well, Matt, the organization was thought to be in build mode, and that may in fact be the case. But don't tell that to these players. They have come out red hot in April, and they've got their fan base all charged up. Meanwhile, everyone else is wondering how long they can keep this run going. Right now, this overlooked club is looking like a contender.
Well, at least we know you can stay out without stressing nobody out.
The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground at first. Moore takes it in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Justin Smoke now. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Here comes the first pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that. So he goes back to back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back to back to back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Line toward right center. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Randall.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rendell Gritcher. He singled his last time up. Well hit to right, but foul. 2 runs, 9 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. To third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready now for L.A. Jonathan Lucroy. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
The catcher.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Alfred's under it. 1 away. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
The 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
First pitch on its way. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Counts even to Trout. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Alford's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Ty Buttrey has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Number 13.
Stepping in for the Jays, number 13. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Trout is there, 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. He's running. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Justin Upton now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Upton in a hole. 0-2 the count to him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Down the left field line and deep. And that will... will end up a foul ball.
Put it up.
The next 3-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Count still at 1-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there.
Wow, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And now for the Angels, Justin Bohr. He enters this at-bat.
Pick it up. Pick that shit up and shut up.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
What is you whining doing all that bullshit for? Where do you see that shit at?
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Cover his face up with
well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike to Bohr. 2 out, nobody on. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Smoked on the ground up the middle. To his left, Gurriel. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at... Next to bat for Toronto, Danny Jansen. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right on a base hit. So a great start to the 9th as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning.
Now third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brendan Drury. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Popped up. Bohr is there for it.
God bless you.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And look for reactions, and they got it. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on the board takes care of him, and that ends the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's a .333 hitter. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Hernandez is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Riding in once again, Zach Kozart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And Kozart even in the count at 1-1.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Hernandez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
CJ nice.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alford on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Lucroy. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Line to the right side. And he
oh my God, what the fuck cost me the game, bitch?
Borges heads for the plate. And the Angels